As I sit in meditation, I found a significant truth, and that is our mind requires a little amount of time to adjust to a new situation, to adjust to a new condition. For instance, whenever there is a question paper, particularly I am talking about English Literature UGC-NET examination, or you can say UGC-NET examination. So whenever there is a question where in the question paper, you will find that all these questions are never evenly distributed. You will always find that the first question is easy, the second question is moderate, the third question is hard. All these 150 questions will be a mixture of easy, moderate, difficult questions. It will never be like 50 questions easy, 50 questions hard, and 50 questions moderate. To check the mind of the students, how fast he can switch in between easy and moderate questions, this type of paper pattern is founded. Since no student is that much able to decode this paper pattern, teachers and educators came up with a trick, and that trick is to solve the easy questions first and then move on to difficult questions. When you first solve the easy questions given in the question paper, you build a momentum to upgrade yourself to identify the difficult and hard questions. The right way, the right approach to solve the question paper is always from easy to difficult questions. You cannot expect yourself to directly jump onto the difficult questions and solve those questions. So always try to go through the questions which you think can be easily solved within 30 seconds, within 40 seconds, so that you don't have to switch yourself, you don't have to switch your mind from in between the different difficulty level questions. You don't have to switch between easy to moderate, moderate to hard. So you simply jump onto easy questions first, give a one glance, come back to the question paper, give the second glance, come on to the moderate level questions, and then again, if necessary, read the question paper once again. In the third attempt, you just go on solving the difficult questions. Coming on to the next tip, which is always believe in your gut feeling, always believe in your intuitions. Not because that it is some sort of metaphysical study. It is not like universe is sending you the right answers. Universe is sending you the right options in your mind. It is not like that. There is a science behind the gut feeling, there is a science behind intuition. The medical science has found out that mind is not always here in the head. It is spread throughout the body, but it is here, it is the most active. Our mind is most active here in the head. And the second place where it is most active, and that is our gut. Even some of the medical advocates like Deepak Chopra, he goes on to claim in his work Quantum Healing that the gut feeling has not yet evolved. So one day it will happen that human beings will have two active brains, and two most active brains. The one will be in the brain and the second one will be in the gut. Since this mind is always active, this mind is always chattering, always have some sort of noises that is going around in our mind, we cannot rely always on this mind. The second place where our mind is active, and that is our gut. And there is not so much noise in those gut. That's why whenever we say, I just having a gut feeling, or we can say, I'm getting intuition, it is most probably right. So whenever you attempt any question in examination, if you find any option that is sort of intuition for yourself, you pick that option and do not change the option. This mind will say you to change the option from B to C. But your gut, your intuition has claimed you that the B option is the right one. So believe in your intuitions and do not do the mistake of changing the options in the examination. Coming on to the third tip, and that is to always read the questions very consciously, very carefully. You have studied for 6 months, 8 months, 1 year, and just because of silly mistakes, just because of your inability to read the questions carefully, you are going to do the mistakes. 60 to 70% of the students fail the examination even before attempting the question paper. They just look at the question paper and they get so much fear, they get so much distracted by their emotions that they never be able to comprehend the question paper. Do not approach the hard questions. Always approach easy questions so that you build the confidence. And once the confidence is built, you can go on to read the question paper very consciously. Literature is always about the emotive use of language. But the question paper is not about the emotive use of language. It is not about the emotional usage. The question paper is scientific. It is the referential use of language you will find there. You will find a lot of references in the question paper. So you have to deal the question paper in a scientific way without letting your emotions hinder your rational faculties. Just like a doctor is detached while doing the surgery of the patient, you have to stay detached while doing the surgery of the question paper. And at last, this command on the subject cannot be substituted by any trick, by any tips. The more you can read the subject, the more you can connect yourself emotionally to the subject, more are the chances that you will pick the right options with better accuracy. Therefore, always read the literature not from competitive perspective, not from UGC-NET perspective, but to build a genuine interest in the subject and to look at the life through the lens of literature. Literature is not history. History only informs you, but literature takes you on an experience through the character. You live the life through the characters. And so, this is all what I have to share in this video. I hope you found the video worth your time. If you're new to this channel, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more updates on English literature. That's it for this video. Thank you.